Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hakim channel, or if it's your first time tuning in, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are in the world. We're reacting to some Carl Pilkington. It's the Ricky Gervais Show, Season 2, Episode 1. Clive Warren, who I don't know who Clive is, but I'm very interested to get to know Clive. I'm sure it's a famous person. But let's get the spiel out of the way, and then we'll get right into the reaction. If you are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Smash a like on the video if you want. You don't have to. Check me out on my socials, bottom of the screen there. And we are sponsored by Barvita. If you want clean, whole ingredients in a snack bar, look no further than Barvita. Use that discount code GRANT15 at checkout for 15% off. With that being said, let's get this going. I appreciate all the love and support on the channel. Of course, you guys are amazing. You guys are legends. Thank you so much. And let's get this going here.
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Carl Pilkington have been meeting regularly for a series of pointless conversations. This is one of them.
Testing. Is that all right? Hello and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant.
Hello.
And the little round-headed buffoon that is Carl Pilkington.
All right.
All right.
Now, everyone knows over the past sort of like few years, my big pet project, it hasn't been my own career, it's been get Carl famous.
Yeah.
I want people to recognise him in the street, come up to him and say, "You bald-headed mank twat."
Well, let me tell you now, Rick, I've been out and about, and a lot of people have come up to me and said, "It has Carl Pilkington got a head like a fucking orange?"
Well,
and I've had to instantly confirm the answer to be yes.
But he's had a call. He had a call recently from a film company asking him if he's got any ideas for movies. Now, how desperate...
No way.
In what dire straits must the British film industry be that they're going, "We need Carl Pilkington. We have hit rock bottom." And he went along for an interview.
So what? And you went in and you...
I went along and had a meeting, and they just said, "Right, got any ideas?" And sort of said, what are you thinking? What sort of thing are you after? Are you after action, thriller, whatever?
Because you can provide any of that.
I love that he's playing it cool, like you've come to the right person.
Yeah.
My time's precious.
He's played it so cool. He's like, "I'm Carl Pilkington. What do you want? You want a thriller? You want a drama? You want a kind of indie style film? Or we're looking for like a superhero Marvel movie?" I love that. This is incredible too. I can't believe that this actually happened, that movie producers sat down with him to talk about films. I have seen Sick of It, right? That's Carl's actual show. It was on like Roku TV. I think it was on Sky in the UK. You can let me know what channel it was on in the UK. But that was 2 seasons long, and I thought it was really, really good. It was kind of about having a inner person, right? You're like the inner person, like the voice that's talking in your head. It was like a person. Carl played that person. And it was kind of like having that relationship between yourself and then that inner voice. And so I thought that was a really cool concept. I've never really seen that in TV or movies before. So this is really cool. Like, I genuinely do believe Carl is a very creative human being. And I wish he would create more shows like that. Like, I'm all for that. So if Carl's watching out there in the world somewhere, I would love to see you in more films and movies.
What do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Carl Pilkington, the movie doctor. What do you need, Papa?
So thought of this idea sort of on the spot.
Good.
That whiz by him. No, but sometimes that's how good ideas come up, don't they? Just
So
random.
a lot of yours have come up, yeah.
No, but if you just
Randomly.
talk, I find that your mouth comes out with stuff.
Right, there's another quote.
Right.
There's another quote.
If you talk, your mouth comes out with
That to me stands along with what were those things in Gremlins called?
No, but what I mean, if you sit there and try and use your brain to do it,
Right.
it doesn't work the same. Just keep talking. Just keep your mouth talking.
Yeah, like spontaneous.
And eventually it will come out with something pretty good.
That is exactly what Plato said.
So anyway,
Aristotle, he said, sit down, I've got an idea for you. Aristotle said, Plato, how do I go? Right, just keep talking and eventually your brain will come out with stuff.
So what I thought, I just started off by saying like actors' names and that who I thought should be in it, because then that's giving more. It's building.
Right.
Okay,
So
who
who
did you
did
say?
you
Who did you say?
So I said, right, I'm seeing Clive Warren,
It's Clive Warren!
Who's Clive Warren?
the one who was in Closer.
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen.
Right, all right.
Did they look at you like you're a fucking
Wait.
idiot?
So they all started trying to figure out who's this Clive Warren we've not heard of.
Clive
He
Warren.
must be amazing. He's on
Clive Warren, get me Clive Warren on the phone. Get me Clive Warren.
And I said Rebecca De Mornay, right?
Who are these
She
people?
hasn't been in a film for 15 years, has she?
Clive Warren and Rebecca De Mornay. They thought he was a genius. They'd never thought of putting Clive Warren with Rebecca De Mornay.
But hang on a minute, you could have any film star. This is your fantasy casting, and you choose a bloke that doesn't exist and a woman who hasn't been on TV or in a film for 10 years.
Oh, God.
Why didn't you choose,
Someone who existed.
J-Lo or someone who's a big star?
God, Clive Warren.
So anyway, starts off, and the people, you're seeing into their lives from
Yeah.
like the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like a nice sunny day.
Yeah.
Radio's on. They're going about the day. They're having the breakfast. They're saying, "Oh, what we're doing tonight?" And you're thinking, "Oh, they've got a nice life."
Mm.
She's like, "Love you" and all that. Yeah. He walks out the house, gets hit by a bus.
Oh,
So Clive Warren's
Dead.
dead.
I don't know if Clive Warren would take that part
Because he ain't got much to do, has he?
No, I don't. If I know Clive Warren,
And I think you do.
I think I do. Carry on. So he's hit by a bus, so he's
So
dead.
he's hit by a bus and that. The titles come up.
Oh,
It's got
yeah.
you. Right? She's
Carl
devastated. She's
Pilkington
fed up. She's devastated in that. Doctor says Clive's dead.
Who's playing the Doctor? Jack Nicholson House.
Sort of. What's that fella who was in Independence Day?
Will Smythe.
No, the
Will
old, the
Smythe.
old black fella.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
Morgan Freeman.
get him in. He's
Morgan
the
Freeman.
doctor.
Yeah.
He says,
Wow.
"Your husband's dead." She's like, "Oh God." What happens then is he says, "But listen, what we can do now, we can take the brain out."
Right.
Right.
And a fact that I'd read that day before the meeting. This isn't in the film now. This
I
is
knew.
me.
We all knew this. He was gonna say like make him into a robot or put his brain in a different body or something crazy like that. We all knew that was what he was gonna say.
Right.
And a fact that I'd read that day before the meeting. This isn't in the film now. This is me.
Right, but
Right.
luckily you
I
played
read
the
a
fact.
thing about how the brain can run on half of it. You've actually got a full brain.
Some
Run
of
it on
us have.
half. So this was in my mind still.
Well, half your mind, yeah.
So I said, what happens is Morgan Freeman says, been working on this. You can run your life on half a brain.
Right.
She's
Okay.
sort of a bit like, what are you telling me this for now? My husband's just died like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, but if we're going to do this, we've got to act quick. She's like, do what? He says, whilst his brain's not fully dead, because it stays awake for a bit when you've been
He's
killed.
not dead then. Fine.
No, but
Wait.
he is. But they found out that
Right.
it stays awake a little bit.
No.
So-
No, he's gone.
No,
You're
no.
hit by a bus.
Yeah, no,
You're
he's dead. If the brain's dead, you are dead.
Clive Warren's dead.
And if the brain's not dead, you're not dead.
No, but it's like people in a coma. They're dead, aren't they? But
No,
the brain isn't
no,
dead.
No, in a coma.
No, they're not dead.
Coma.
No, they come out of coma. He's
All
not
right, then he's in a coma. He's been hit by the bus, but the chances are he's not going to come out of that coma, but his brain is still awake. So change that. That's easily done.
Hold on though. I like this fact that he's in a coma, so they're going, look, he's definitely going to die in this coma. Take the brain out now. Pop the brain out.
But why is that such a weird thing when that's what they do now? That's what they do now.
What is?
That's what they do.
What?
They do that.
What? A brain transplant?
No, but when, like, how I've signed that donor card,
Yeah.
like, if anything happens to me...
No.
they've
There's
got the
no
lot.
such thing as a brain donor. We've explained to you before.
Yeah, but they're working on it. They've said something about Einstein. They messed about with his brain for ages, trying to work out if it was full of stuff. That's what they're doing. They're working on that. There's loads of things that doctors are doing that we don't know about. I've seen some weird stuff on the internet.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah.
I saw a programme on Channel 5 where a monkey brain was still alive and it was stuck on a stick.
Oh my god.
And they
You were
poked
watching
it.
the Magic Roundabout.
They poked it and it reacted.
Right.
So it's still alive.
Oh, that's
it's being kept
disgusting.
alive. And it's only a matter of time. What's the
Oh.
brain linked up to? As long as you
spinal
can link it up to the eyes and somehow so it can tell the arms and legs what to do, you're laughing.
I love that.
Oh my god,
imagine
his
a
way of
team
thinking.
full of doctors going.
His way of thinking is insane. Like he thinks that the brain is like its own entity. It can be alive. It's like he doesn't realize that without blood and oxygen getting to the brain, it can't function. Nothing can function in the body without blood and oxygen. Oh my goodness, Carl. What is he reading online? Like what websites does he go to find this information?
Tell the arms and legs what to do, you're laughing.
I love that.
As a health and wellness student, I can't let that go.
A team full of doctors going, well, we're going to try and do a brain sort of Carl. As long as you can link this up to the eyes and tell the arms and legs what to do, we're laughing. Cheers, Carl. See you later.
Then what happens is they say, do you want half of his brain in your head?
She says, definitely not. I'm having you struck off. She starts screaming. She calls the police. He gets
Yeah,
arrested.
but you'd have said that years ago when people can have like someone else's arm put on their body and stuff.
Yeah, but he's only in a coma.
Yeah.
No, but he's not going to come out of that coma.
Right.
So it's like this or nothing. It's
Right.
like, look, you know what we're going to do here? We can either turn the switch off, or we can put his head in your head.
But why would
Why would
what
you
he
want
does-
that?
So what they do then? They're going to take half his brain.
Half of his brain, take out half of hers, pop it in place
Why would she do that?
because she loves him.
But hold on.
But-
No, wait. What would she then be?
Because this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, sorry.
What happens is he explains all this. So I mean, this would probably cover about 20 minutes in the film, but I'm just rushing.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah.
you wouldn't. This
No
bit
kidding.
would have you. So what?
Well,
what
I'd have actually left when I wouldn't have even gone in to see a film starring Clive Warren and Rebecca De Mornay. Unless it was 1985.
so the thing is, she's the same as you. She says the same thing. She goes, "Why would I do that, doctor?" And he goes, "Well, what will happen is, he's gone, but you'll have his thoughts. So in the morning when you say, oh, I don't know what to have, will I have cornflakes? His bit of the brain will sort of say,
Have a Weetabix.
have shredded wheat or
Yeah.
whatever." And she's like, oh yeah, good idea.
Sorry. So the point of this film
What?
is that the dead man can remind her what breakfast cereal she likes.
Yeah. So the thought. When
What do you
she-
mean? Yes. So that's it, is it?
No. That's not the only thing.
Wait a minute.
There's
This is only
more?
Act 1.
That's just the first bit. Everything's going well. She has it done.
So who is she? Is she herself?
She's Rebecca De Mornay,
Yeah.
but now
With
and again
Cla-
with him chipping in with a
Wait,
bit
it's
of voiceover. So the idea is it's all going well at the beginning, and she's
So she can't decide what
So-
dress
so
to wear.
she's
Whoa,
So she's had half of her brain-
I just had an epiphany. Is this the birth of Sick of It? What I just explained, how in that show you had yourself, you play yourself, but then Carl also played his inner voice. I feel like he's starting to build upon this. Well, I think where he's going to go is Rebecca De Mornay is going to be able to have the thoughts and have conversations with Clive Warren and be able, and that's the movie. They have like fights or whatever. They're like talking about stuff. Like Clive Warren's able to basically tell her what to do. And so basically it's like having your husband still around, even though he's dead. I think this is where Carl's going with this. If that is the case, genius. In a sarcastic way. I don't think this would ever work, but I would love to see this get into production, and it'd be amazing to see just like what it would be and how it would turn out. But I think that's my thought process. I think that this is where this is going.
Taken out and put in a bin,
Yeah.
okay, and Clive Warren's half has been put in there. So now she's walking round, okay.
So
Yeah.
she's like a schizophrenic.
No, like I say, the brain is alive, so it's all going well when she leaves hospital,
Yeah.
and she gets a first taste of it, and it's a bit weird to get hold of because she's sort of, I think when she signs herself out, he's sort of fighting, writing his name and stuff. So there's a few sort of technical things that she has to get used to.
Right.
And does Clive's brain
What does
know
he
that
think?
he's now inside her brain?
Does that matter?
Well, I would say it matters because
Yes.
otherwise...
Yes, it does matter, Carl. What's he thinking?
What's
What's the point of this? Why has she gone along with this?
Because she really loves him.
But what's in it for him? What does she think?
Well, say if I died
Yeah.
and Suzanne said half of Carl's, right? She would wake up in the morning to a thought of me sort of going, oh, you never guess what I've just thought about or whatever. I'd still be there. The rest of your body is sort of waste, isn't it?
But
people
Carl,
like
The rest of your body's sort of waste.
No, it is kind of. If when someone dies, it's
Yeah.
not that person anymore, is it? You can't have a chat with them. So if you could have someone's brain in your head when they're dead, you'd have it, wouldn't you?
What are you
you
talking
go.
about? Why would I have someone's brain in my head when they're dead?
Well, what
I've
else?
got a perfectly good brain.
So you're telling me you wouldn't have it done then?
Of course I fucking wouldn't.
I also categorically state I wouldn't either.
Yeah, but you're saying that now. But once you're in that position, that someone who you love and that
I
died.
get what he's saying. Like I said, he wants to maintain that connection with the person that's dead, and so you can still talk to them and still think about them and still interact with them even though they're dead. I get it.
If the
I
doctor
get it.
said, "Do you want it?"
No!
And you
I'd
go-
go, no! It's madness!
I don't think you
It's
would.
madness!
All right.
So, tell me a typical bit of dialogue.
Well, we've done the breakfast scene.
Yeah,
that was
okay.
dynamite.
Breakfast
That's
scene.
fucking Oscar winning.
Yeah, can we do lunch?
There may be like at the funeral, because even though the brain's still alive, they still have the funeral, and you can have like a funny bit where they stood around the grave, and like there's some relation there who he doesn't like, and she
Yeah.
can start laughing, and the family are looking at her going, "Why is she laughing?"
Yeah.
And she's sort of laughing, and he's saying something a bit rude, going, "Look at her head." Do you know what I mean?
Looks like stuff
Oh
in a
yeah,
family.
yeah, that'd be funny. That would be
Little
funny.
cameo for you.
Yeah.
And so you have all that, and people are sort of liking the film, thinking, "Oh, it's quite funny this,"
Yeah.
and then you hit them hard.
It's the most ludicrous idea for film I've ever heard. It's the maddest. Honestly, it really is the ramblings of a
I
mental
have to say
case.
though, right, I have to say though, I am hooked now. I want to know what's going to happen next in the story.
Then what happens is she hears the voice go, "Leslie, where are you?" Something.
Right?
Her name's not Leslie.
No.
No.
Oh.
She's thinking, "Who's Leslie?"
Yeah.
So in her mind, she's going, "Who's Leslie?" He's going, "Oh,
So he's thought, hang on, I've let something slip.
I've
here.
let something slip." So she's going, "Answer me."
Oh.
He goes quiet on her.
Oh.
So
He was having an affair.
this is the thing. So she's trying to hunt down
Leslie.
Leslie.
And he's got to stop her thinking it.
Then what happens is, I mean,
Where your backs?
So he's got to hunt down Leslie.
So she's got to hunt down Leslie.
Yeah.
It's a woman, is it? Another Leslie, or
It's
is it a
another
bloke?
woman.
Right.
But what happens is, I mean, without ruining the end for everyone, what would sort of happen is...
Oh yeah, because we don't want to ruin it. For
Ruin the
This
end.
will be filling the multiplexes in no time.
No, it's the greatest love story ever told, set in a head.
But listen, let's just get to
hang
the
on a
end.
sec though, Carl. I don't. Yeah, you've got to tell us the end. I don't think you can let people
No, come on.
listening
Come on, what's
hanging
the
on
end?
waiting for the film.
Just let your mouth talk.
Right, so what I said was, maybe what happens is, his brain is more powerful than hers.
Right. How is there power? Why is there no power involved?
What I mean is, her brain was running the rest of her body.
Now he's
His
taken
brain,
over.
that gets more powerful and overrules her body.
Okay.
Yeah.
She then fancies Leslie.
So,
it's a lesbian
hold on,
film.
this is building
Whoa.
up to a lesbian love.
Wait,
what
wait.
the-
It's trendy, isn't it, that? So just have a bit of that at the end. And
So hold
Wow, that took a turn. I thought where this was gonna go was that I forgot her name. Rebecca was gonna go after Leslie and like kill her or something. But apparently the Clive Warren's brain's taken over and fancies Leslie, and so now they're gonna have a relationship. Which honestly, a lesbian relationship in a film. When was this recorded? Like early 2000s? That's very risque, I gotta say, for the time period. Like I was very little in the early 2000s, but I gotta say, I think that was a bit risque, the same sex relationships. But I love it, Carl.
on. So he overpowers her, so she is now a lesbian. What's Leslie getting out of this? Why does Leslie think, hold on, why is my
Because-
dead lover's wife coming on to me?
Yeah.
because this is what I'm saying to you, is relationships, it's the love of two brains.
Right, okay. Again,
Okay.
can anyone
That's
out
the
there, can we
strapline.
make that into it? That's a quote. The relationships
Relationship.
is a love of two brains. Well, it's now he's got something there. He's got something there. But my point is this:
That's
why
like-
is Leslie suddenly?
That's like the quote on the DVD box. Relationship is a love of two brains. That's a perfect quote on the DVD.
Is Leslie suddenly turned lesbian?
Because she loves the brain.
But does she know this is Clive Warren?
Rebecca will say something now and again, like, "Oh, I like me
Minge.
I like my food done like this or whatever," and it's all about Dave
I like
likes
my
it.
food cooked. Wait a minute, Clive Warren on this food.
I'm in two minds about this bacon.
Yeah,
What
I'm
I
going
mean
to turn
is
into a lesbian.
People,
Shredded wheat.
people like what they like. And it's the same way, like I've said to you before, with someone who's been going out with a woman and then is found out that she's got a twin sister and they divorce that first twin and go out with the other twin. It's all the same. You're after the same thing, aren't you?
Wow.
Yes, but that...
When a cat dies, you buy another one. It's the same thing. You want that same.
Yeah, but you
love
don't
for
necessarily
something.
switch your sexual orientation. In the case of your twin scenario, they both look the same.
Yeah. Has there ever been one where it's twin boy and girl? Go, well, I was going out with her, but I mean, he looks a bit like her.
Yeah, I loved boobs, now I like cock.
This is your problem. You don't know anything. And this theory about if your mouth talks
I
enough,
like
the
boobs
brain
and I
will
like
kick in
cock.
soon. It hasn't.
Do we get more?
Oh, chimpanzee,
Okay.
now he's written it down again.
Before we get into Carl's diary, let me know your thoughts on that movie. I think there's something there. I think we need to twist it back into what I said before, kind of like the Sick of It. I really think this was the birth of Sick of It, his show on Roku TV. I really think this was, because it's similar concepts where you have yourself and then the inner thoughts, and you have a whole movie about that TV series. I think it should be more based on that. But honestly, if I had the money and I was a film producer, I'd be like, Carl, here's like $10 million. Go do what you got to do. Come back to me, and let's see what we can do with this. I would just let him cook. Let Carl cook. Because he's got some amazing ideas, and I think it'd be incredible to see what that ended up as. What it reminded me also of, I'm sorry to keep pausing and go on tangents here, but there's this other filmmaker, his name's Tommy Wiseau, and he made a movie called The Room, and it's regarded as the best, worst movie of all time. Like, it's so bad that it's good. And I think Carl Pilkington is like a perfect filmmaker for that category of movies. Like, it's so bad and wacky and weird and just bizarre that it's gonna be amazing and funny. And so hopefully Carl makes a film one day. He made the Sick of It one, which is really good. But if he made this film, I think it would rival The Room, because I love The Room because it's just so wacky and bizarre. And Tommy Wiseau is kind of like a Carl Pilkington in a way. Just brain just works on a different level than everyone else. Like, the decisions you make is just different. Doesn't make any common sense. Similar. They're both kind of similar. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen that gone into production. But Carl's diary, I've missed this.
Extracts from his famous diary. Box jellyfish, crocodiles, snakes, blue ring octopus, red-black spiders, funnel web spiders, great white sharks. Just some of the reasons that put me off going to Australia. Every creature is bigger and angrier than anywhere else on the world. I put it down to two things. One, it could either be because spiders and snakes and the like normally hide under rocks. The Earth is one big rock. Australia's at the bottom of the big rock, and they're trying to hide under it.
God, you're a maniac.
It's just thinking about it, thinking about where spiders go and that works, doesn't it?
No.
Why doesn't that work like
Because
a
there's
rock?
no real upside down and bottom of the earth, is it? It's all relative to what? It's relative to what? A map that you saw.
Well, it's a coincidence, isn't it?
Right, okay, read on.
I've heard that a lot of people go camping in Australia, which I think's mental. If I was to fly all that way, I'd want a decent bed. Plus, I wouldn't be camping in a place where there are killer spiders wandering around.
I agree.
Yeah,
I've only
agreed.
been camping a few times, and each time I was glad when it was over. The last time was last year in Lyme Regis.
Yeah.
When did you go camping in Lyme Regis?
Last year. It's all right, Lyme Regis, but it was all a bit of a nightmare because I was going with my mate, and he said he knew someone who knew someone who had a bit of land in the garden.
We had a bit of land in the garden.
What's the point, though, innit? You know, what's the point of camping in someone's garden where there's a sort of like a spa down the road and like a pub?
No, because you're by the sea, aren't you? It's getting away from it all, seeing the world.
It's not if you're in someone's front garden.
No, back.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the back.
Well, there's even less to see except 3 fences.
No, but it's private, isn't it? So the thing is, he said, oh, it's a great garden, the owners are away, and there's a toilet, an outside toilet that they have
Getting
for like
away
when they
from
have
it, wasn't it?
parties
Yeah.
and stuff. So we get there, and this lad who knew about this bit of land,
Someone's back garden.
well, yeah, said, "Oh, you can't use it. They haven't gone on holiday."
So now you're stuck in the middle of a big civilised conurbation called Lyme Regis. How are you going to survive?
Well, we ended up just sort of keeping on the beach. But
Did you pitch your tent on the beach?
put the tent on the beach. We found somewhere where there was a load of rubbish. So we thought,
nice.
That's the place to go, yeah.
lovely.
A municipal
Wow.
tip.
What was it? Was it chemical waste or just like, you know...
No, just Coke
Just
cans.
syringes
Oh,
and...
lovely.
But listen, though,
Baby
you've got to
diapers,
think
sure.
about that.
I love the Star Wars effect there. Ah.
Waste or just like, you know...
just Coke
just
cans and
syringes
stuff.
and...
lovely.
But listen, though,
Baby
you've got to
diapers,
think
sure.
about that.
Rusty. What's rusty?
If there's rubbish there, it means it was a good place to camp.
Why?
Why?
Because other people have camped there.
Right.
So that's how you've
I
got to look at it. It's like
guess.
it's a way. That's like a little tip of.
So you could have slept
first
in a
thing-
public lavatory.
Yeah. This one's nice.
There's
it's covered in
trash.
Shit. It means other people have had a shit here.
Yeah.
Welcome to our 5-star hotel. You'll notice vomit over all the fucking walls.
So that means people have had a good time here. They got right pissed up and threw their lungs up.
So that's where we put down the tent. We put down the tent there, and then what was
Somebody put up
annoying
a
is
tent, he puts down a tent.
we what's her name? We
It was already up. It
It was
carried
already
it all
they
the way
carried it all
from
the way
London.
there and they went, let's pack it down.
the weird thing was, as soon as we set up, some other people turned up.
Oh, that's all the rubbish
Oh.
tip. Holiday makers, they...
They started setting up their tents. And, we're
Yeah.
like, oh.
No, look, there's some nappies over there.
Yeah.
Nearer the nappies.
And they offered us some sausages.
Oh, right.
My mate said, "Oh, ignore them. That's like code for swingers."
What?
Oh.
What? So there were some people cooking some sausages,
Yeah.
saying, "Would you like the sausages? We've
It's
made too
code.
much." And you
It's
said,
just
"No,
that
that's
thing.
code
Don't
for
talk
swinging."
to strangers. It's like we want to get away from it all.
Yeah.
We don't want someone. You know, it starts off with sausages, doesn't it? And then
So,
before you know it,
but what do these people look like?
they were about
They're
45.
just trying to
Who
be
are they,
friendly.
A man and a woman.
A man and a woman. So what was in it for the bloke?
Some people like that, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you say, right, I want the bald one, love. If it's like wife swapping, should one of you be a
I
wife?
want, give me the bald mank, love. Is sausages code? If you give someone a sausage, is that code that you're a swinger? Let me know.
No, but I don't know all the rules and that. But
He's just got a real thing for fucking oranges.
and we didn't want any sausages anyway, so we just sort of
I
said,
don't believe sausages is a
It's a
code for
code for
swingers. Because eventually, how many times do they give someone sausages and they go, well, get your pants off. And they go, well, we just have some sausages. They go, oh, this isn't working, this code.
But
We
why
need a
would
better
we,
code.
why would we be being offered sausages?
Because they're nice people and they're making sausages.
Exactly.
Makes you wonder.
We don't. Let's not trust these people. Let's move our tent nearer to the corpse.
So yeah, that was the camping.
September 30th. Going away with Suzanne's mum and dad. We're meeting them at Madeira Airport as they're flying in from Manchester. The plane was full and I had a headache. There was a baby sat behind us that was crying its eyes out for the whole flight. The mother of it said it was upset because its ears were hurting. So were mine.
Oh, God.
Perfect.
We went to try and find a supermarket. Suzanne's man was having a go at her dad because he didn't have a shirt on. She said he looks a mess and is embarrassed to be seen with him. It's their Ruby anniversary tomorrow.
Who doesn't wear a shirt when you go to the supermarket? Come on.
That's why we went away.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a fan to put in our room to drown out the sound of the mopeds. I've heard Wayne Rooney does the same thing with a vacuum cleaner. What?
If you've just got a
What?
noise that's constant, it makes you nod off, and it drowns out every other background noise. So all you've got is like, if it's a vac, it's just, and if that's constant for like all night, you just nod
People
off.
next door going, they've got their vacuum cleaner on again. But poke the chickens.
That's how nuclear wars start.
Yeah.
It works.
Doesn't work.
It's like a not black noise, white noise machine, or you can go on YouTube and look up white noise. But is that true? I love Wayne Rooney, one of my favorite soccer players ever. Played for Manchester United. I have a hunch that Carl is a United supporter. I have a feeling. But yeah, maybe Wayne Rooney did that. Turn on the vac. It was his version of white noise until YouTube became a thing. Who knows?
We watched.
Earplugs, drown out everything.
I've tried them. I didn't like it, did I?
Why not?
because I could hear my heartbeat.
Oh, you're such a strange little creature. Oh.
Didn't do much this morning. Just sat by the pool, saving insects that flew into it.
I'm gonna die like fucking Noah. That's crazy. Nothing good.
How were you saving them? Did you wait for them to hit the water, then fish them out, or you grabbed them in the air?
Stuck my finger on the top. They grabbed on.
And what, when some sort of insect lifeguard, you'd see someone landing, and you
The
go, right,
insect
that's
lifeguard.
me, and you'd go in there.
But it's hard to turn a sort of a blind eye to stuff like that because you know that's something, you're witnessing death. And if you can
Right.
save something, you do, don't you? You do your bit.
I love that. Do
and
your
at
bit.
night, I'd sort of think, have they learnt the lesson or will they be back and will they be dead in here tomorrow? But if they can get an extra day, I've done my bit. I can't do more than that. I'm on holiday. Do your bit. I'm lucky enough to see the world. Do your bit.
I love it.
I'm on holiday. Do your bit. I saved your life. Do your bit. Don't go back into the pool. Carl Pilkington, the insect lifeguard. That could be a comic book strip.
But
I love it. I love it. I love the fact that he was running around saving flies and things.
It's just something. There's something so sort of.
Meanwhile, an old lady drowned.
Yeah.
While he was saving a beetle.
Oh, man. I love that episode. That's an all-timer. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Wow, season 2, episode 1, coming in with a bang, a banger. Clive Warren. I said I didn't know who Clive Warren was. I thought he was a famous person. Turns out, doesn't exist. Only in Carl Pilkington's mind for his feature film. And Rebecca, Clive and Rebecca. I don't know what the title of that movie would be. Chuck some ideas in the comment section down below. Give me some movie titles that you would want for that. Basically, you're meshing Clive Warren's brain into Rebecca's brain, half and half, and they just go on life, and then there's a lesbian relationship at the end. I don't know what that would be called. I feel like that a film like that would be perfect for Hallmark. If you live in the United States, Hallmark makes like these super cheesy, and Lifetime too. They make these super cheesy Christmas movies. I could see that movie centered around the holiday season and Christmas time and have that be a Hallmark or Lifetime movie. 1000% I could see that happening. I just don't know what a good title would be for it. So I'm letting you, the viewer, basically make the title for this film. And maybe we could, if we get enough people to chuck in ideas, we can do like a poll, top 3. I'll pick my top 3 favorite ones, and then we can vote and see which title wins. And then I will try and get in contact with a movie producer or one of my buddies, and we can try and make this thing. That'd be amazing. We tried to make that movie. I don't have the budget, but I definitely would give it a shot on my cameras and whatever. That'd be actually really fun. Well, all right. What an episode this was. Season 2, episode 1, Clive Warren. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Season 2, starting off with a banger. I appreciate everyone for tuning in and watching. You guys are amazing. You guys are just incredible. I can't thank you guys enough. You're the reason why I do this, the reason why I get up in the morning, put my socks on, and go to work. But like I said before, if you want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do so. It's not required. We'll be doing reaction videos for the entire Ricky Gervais show series. I think there's 3 seasons of this. So still lots of Carl Pilkington to watch. And then we can go into other Carl Pilkington rabbit hole things. I know there's the XFM show, An Idiot Abroad, Moaning of Life. So much content to cover with Carl. It's just amazing. So do subscribe if you're interested in that kind of content. Don't forget, I do have a health and wellness podcast called The Moksha Mindset that I'm working on as well. Episode 3 now is in the works. It's going to be about oil pulling. A little bit teaser for you guys. We're still doing the research on that. But expect that to be out in the next week or two. Also, follow me on my social media handles. Accra Hakim is the Twitter. Accra_Hakim is the Instagram, and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, join the Discord, or make a donation, all links are going to be in the video description. Thank you to Barvita, as always, for sponsoring. You can use my code GRANT15 for 15% off Barvita bars. You can use that every single time you check out or shop at Barvita. Link in the video description as well. And if I forgot anything, just head to the video description. All the links are going to be there. Thank you again. I always like to end every video I do by saying it is such a crazy world out there. So I'm sending all my love. I got a neon heart over there. Pretty fancy, but we still got the love sign. The battery, the thing just died. I put batteries in it and it'll last like 2 days. So it's going to stay kind of dark, but you get the message. Sending all my love from me to you and to everybody around the world that could use some love right now. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon. We will see you for season 2, episode 2 of the Ricky Gervais Show. Deuces will be wild. Speak to you soon.